channel. I am so glad you guys joined me today, and I am glad as much to be here with you guys once again with my another video. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how I created this makeup look right here, which is actually a very subtle makeup, but I have still drawn a lot of attention towards my eyes in the form of my lashes and my eyeliner, and also I'm going to share the ensemble that I'm wearing with you. So if you guys are interested in knowing how I created this look, then please keep watching. Alright guys, so I have already prepared my face. I have already done my foundation, my highlighter, my contour, and I will be telling you the products that I have used. So for my primer, today I have used my Innisfree No Sebum Primer. It is for oily skin. I will be linking down all the products. I will rather be mentioning all the products down in the description box so that you can see what all products I have used. So as of now, for the primer, I have used my Innisfree No Sebum Primer. For my dark circles, I have mentioned in one of my previous video, I always use this orange corrector right here. This is from the Makeup Forever 5 Camouflage Cream Palette. But today, I have done something else as well for my dark circles. And what I have done is that I have also used this particular product. It's called the Select Moisture Cover in NC43. If you could see that, in NC43 from MAC. This is actually a dark tone for my skin, but when it comes to my dark circles, this particular color really works well to cover up my dark circles. I believe it has apricot tones in it, and that's the reason why it acts as such a great neutralizer for, you know, your dark circles or any other problem areas. Okay, so for now the foundation, I have used Estee Lauder Double Light Wear in color 02 Intensity. That's what it looks like. It's 02 Intensity. It's by Estee Lauder. I absolutely love this foundation, especially when it's a little hot outside, because it's a very light foundation. It doesn't feel too heavy on your skin. It gives nice coverage. It also is very blendable. So this is one of my favorite foundations for, especially for the summertime and also for the daytime. So this is the foundation that I used. I have done a very, as you can see, very little bit of contouring and a little bit of warming up on my face. I didn't want to go heavy with my contouring, and for that I have used the Anastassia Beverly Hills Contour Palette, and I have used the color Fawn, as you can see, this color for contouring, and I have used Banana to highlight my under eye areas and a little bit on the bridge of my nose, my forehead. But don't worry, I will be coming up with videos completely dedicated to how I do my foundation, my entire face, how I do my eyebrows. So I will definitely be covering those. So let's get on to the eyes. So to start with, I am going to prime my eyes using the MAC. Okay, I'm so sorry. Using the MAC Pep and Prime. I mean, it sounds peppy. And I'm just going to take a little bit of quantity and smear it all over my eyelid. I will be setting my eyes with a compact, which is MAC Studio Fix in NC40. It is important to set your cream products, otherwise they will crease. And by the way, I also used the same MAC Studio Fix. I'm sorry, again, it's into two pieces. I don't know why I always break my products. So I use NC40 Studio Fix to cover up the rest of my face, or so to say, to set my foundation. I used Anastassia highlighter and Anastassia contour, but for the rest of my face, I actually used MAC Studio Fix and NC40 to set my foundation, and I used the same shade to just set my eye primer. Alright, so now for the highlighter. Today I'm going to use my MAC shade in Vanilla. As you can see, if my camera catches that, Vanilla, and I'm going to highlight my brow bones as well as my inner corner using this shade. Okay, and I'm using my flat shader brush. This is also from MAC, but I have absolutely rubbed the numbers. I really can't figure out what number it is. I don't know, I think it's MAC 239 or it's MAC 289 or something like that. So whatever, but it's just a flat shader brush. You can use any brush that you have, and just taking a little bit of product, I am going to just apply it under my eyebrow. on my eyebrow bone. And make sure that you don't go excess with your product, otherwise it is just going to look like a blotch sitting right there on your under eyebrow. So just take a little bit and make sure that it's blended. Now I'm also going to take a bit more of that product and apply it on my inner corner and my tail end. So like this, if you're satisfied with the intensity of the color, then you can just stop right here. Okay, now for the second shade, I am going to warm up my crease area, for which I am going to use another shade from MAC. It's this really pretty matte soft brown. It's called Wedge. It's called Wedge. That's also by MAC. And for this, I'm going to use my blending brush. Any fluffy brush would do. This is a flat blending brush by MAC. It's in the number 217. So I'm just going to take a bit of this product on the tip of my brush, like that. Okay, just get rid of the excess, and then I'm going to run it all over my crease. Okay, so with very gentle pressure, not too much, I'm just going to warm up my crease. So as you can see, there's barely any color that's visible, but then that's my whole idea, because I'm only intending to warm up my crease, nothing too crazy. Alright, so if you can see that, I've just warmed up my crease a little bit. And if I feel like, I might go back again and warm it up a little further. Because you know, it started getting hot here in Delhi and I really sweat a lot. You know, so applying my makeup, it's really difficult for me because I sweat so much on my face. So anyways, now let's move on to our lids. For that, I'm going to use this really pretty rose gold color, which is frosty in its texture, and it's also by MAC, and it's called All That Glitters. Actually, I'm using all, I would say, the all-time favorite shades from my MAC collection. So I'm going to use this color onto my lid, and I will be taking it up till 2/3 of my lid. So I'm just going to smear this color all over my lid up till 2/3 of my lid. For my outer corner, since I've left that, and I mentioned in my previous video that I always, you know, intensify my outer corner because I want my eyes to get that kind of depth and dimension. So for that, I'm just going to try this palette from L'Oreal. It's called La Palette Nude, and I think it's in the shade 02 Beige. 02 Beige, if you can see that. It's a very pretty basic palette with very nice basic shades of matte browns and black and a bit of frosty shades, very day-to-day shades. And I'm just going to take my same flat shader brush. I do not change my brushes, and I'm going to use this brown right here on my brush. Get rid of the excess and just pat this on your outer corner in a C shape or a V shape, depending upon your eye shape. As you can see there, I have just patted this particular color just on the outer corner. I'm not taking it all the way up to the crease. I'm just keeping it below my crease. Alright, so I'm just applying it once right now, and then taking my fluffy blending brush, I'm just going to blend the edges. Making sure that I keep blending the rice paper, All That Glitters with the brown chalk that I've used. So I'm just going to merge. And as you can see, guys, I have not changed my brushes. I've not used too many different brushes because you can always like sort of work with the same brush at least for 3 to 4 different shades depending on how you use them. Okay, now because I want a little more intensity, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this black color here. Now it's not blackest of the black, it's a grayish black color, and taking that blending brush, just a bit on the tip of the brush, like that. Okay, so you can see I am going to place this black not on the entire area where I placed the brown shade, but I'm only going to place it in the center. I'll just show you how. As you can see, it's just barely visible, but I want a little bit of that intensity so that my eyes look more structured and more defined. I'm just going to place it. Alright, as you can see, there is a little bit of intensity happening there, and my brown is still visible separately. It's blended, and the black is just merged with the brown and with my lid color. Okay, now for my lower lash line, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the same black color. I'm not going to have a very well-defined lower lash line. I'm not using any kajal on my lower lash line. I'm only going to use this particular eyeshadow, and I'm going to use a very small, as you can see, shader brush. This is by Inglot in number 13P, and taking that same black eyeshadow, the one from my L'Oreal palette, I am going to just, rub this color, getting rid of the excess on my lower lash line. I'm not even touching my waterline, and you tend to look funny. Like, I don't know, but it's funny. Then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to clean my brush so there is no excess, and I'm going to take that same brown which I used for my outer corner, and I'm going to just smoke out this black with the brown. Now for my waterline, I am going to use a white pencil, which is, okay, this is right here. Okay, this one is by Rimmel. It's just a simple white pencil, and I'm going to fill my waterline with my white pencil because I want my eyes to look more awake, more wide open. Now I also will be setting my white pencil with the same color, vanilla, because this also has whitish tone, and instead of using a proper white matte eyeshadow, I'm just going to set this using the same eyeshadow, vanilla, which I used to highlight. And you can see the difference. It actually makes my eye look so much big as compared to this one. So if you have small eyes, then this is a really good technique to make them look big. You can fill your waterline with a white eyeshadow or with a white pencil, and you can just put your kajal or eyeshadow, whatever, below the waterline, just on the lash line, and that really makes your eyes look nice and big. Okay, now for the most important part, the eyeliner. I'm going to use my Inglot gel eyeliner in the number 77. This is one of my favorite eyeliners, and I'm going to show you how I put my eyeliner on. So what I like to do is that I take a little bit of this product, whatever required, on the back of my hand, and I immediately close this jar, otherwise it has a tendency of getting dry very fast. I'm using my artist brush. This is MAC 210. You can use an angle brush if you are comfortable. I'm going to wet my brush, and I will make sure that my brush is nice and sharp. It should not be blunt from any of the corners. Okay, now there are a lot of ways of putting your eyeliner. I also follow a couple of different ways. I don't have any standard way of putting my eyeliner, but there are 2 ways which I normally use to apply my gel eyeliners. But today I'm going to teach you one of them, which is if you want a wing. Now I'm not going for a very dramatic wing, but I will still have a wing for my eyeliner. So what I do is I first draw a rough guideline, which is a rough wing, I would say, and then I work my way inside, and then I just work my way to complete my eyeliner. So I'm going to show you how I do that, and I will also be taking a small mirror in my hand so that you can see, and I'll come a little forward. So what you have to do is from your lower lash line, okay, just draw a rough guideline worry, it is looking messy, it's looking perforated rather, so it's all going to be fixed. And I'm not making it too big because eventually it is going to add some length. Again, going back, wetting my brush, make sure that your brush is not dry at any point of time. So now what I like to do is, I like to start from the center of my eyelid and then I work my way outwards and I just stop where my wing starts, right, as you can see, and then leaving the tip of my wing just a little below that, I will start working my way inwards, joining the wing with the eyeliner that I just created. So I just left the tip and then I work my way inside and I sort of created a triangle, if you can see that. I joined it with the line that I created starting from the center, and now I'm going to start working from inside in the inner corner. I am supposing that you are able to see. Now the thickness of the eyeliner depends upon your personal choice, how thick or thin you want it to look. So once I have a sort of a guideline, now I'm going to just refine it. So as you can see, now just look at the way I sweat, I really sweat a lot. So that's how my wing looks like. If you want your wing to look more sharp towards the end, you can just use your finger and fit that out. And if it gets a little messy, nothing to worry. We'll all, make it look nice and clean. So that's how my liner looks like, and I have given it a nice curve with a flick, with a wing. Alright, so for my lashes, I'm just going to quickly curl my eyelashes. I'm using the Sephora eyelash curler. After curling, I'm going to apply mascara. I'm using my Bobbi Brown mascara. One more thing which I'm going to do is that I am going to also apply the liner on my upper waterline, because there is some skin that's showing and we don't want any skin to show. Okay, so I'll quickly do my other eye. I'll put my false lashes on and I will be back in a jiffy. Alright guys, so I am back. I have done both my eyes and I have also put my falsies. As you can see, I have used the House of Lashes in Boudoir, and this is what it is called. It's called Boudoir. It's from the House of Lashes. These are one of my favorite lashes. They're so easy to put on. They're so comfortable when you wear them. This is what I was intending, that despite using very subtle basic shades on my eyes, I am still drawing a lot of attention towards my eyes because I have used these really glamorous pair of lashes on my eyes. So moving on to cheeks and then lips. For my cheeks, I have already done my contouring, just a very simple light contouring, and for my cheeks I'm going to use this really pretty blush in pink color. It is from Body Shop in the number 06, and just taking my blush brush, I'm going to take a little bit of this shade and swipe it all over my cheeks. So just smile a little bit. For my highlighter, I'm using my all-time favorite MAC highlighter in the color Oh Darling. This is one of my favorite highlighters, and I am going to use my Morphe M501, and I'm just going to apply a bit of that highlighter on my high points, that is on my cheekbones, and you can see that glow on my nose, bridge of my nose, a little bit on my chin, and do make sure that it's all blended, but you can still see that glow that's already come on my face. And eventually after like 15-20 minutes, when your makeup starts setting, it starts melting with your skin heat, it is going to look even more nice and glowy and dewy and naturally healthy. Alright, so now moving on to the lips. I'm going to wear my Estee Lauder nude lip pencil in the color 04 Rose, and as I told you in my previous video, this is one of my favorite shades, and I'm also going to fill my lips with this shade. Oh, by the way, I just forgot a little bit of highlighting on my cupid bow. This is important. With the same lip liner, and the lipstick that I'm going to use today is this one. It's by NYX. It's called Fantasy, I guess. It's called, where is the name? Yeah, it's called Fantasy by NYX. It's a very nice pink. It, and then I'm just going to set my makeup using my MAC Fix. It's going to set the makeup, it's going to absorb the excess. Can you see that glow happening right there? I love it so much, man. I mean, I'm a sucker for highlighters. Alright guys, so that's for my makeup, and I'm now going to share my ensemble with you. So what I'm wearing is this really pretty outfit. It's one-piece dress, if you can see. It has a pretty, a net sort of a frock, and then there is this belt with some embellishment detailing, and it has this attached sort of a tank top to it, which is sleeveless. But I chose to actually wear this really beautiful shrug right here, which is a beautiful net shrug with lace and pearl detailing. It looks absolutely stunning, and it goes so well with my outfit. The neck piece that I'm wearing is, I'm sorry for the noise of the chair, is also very, very pretty. It's really classy, as you can see now. So the neck piece and my dress both are from Forever New, one of my favorite brands when it comes to really chic and sophisticated dresses and accessories, and I think also shoes and bags. So it's basically for everything. I just absolutely love Forever New. And the shrug is something I remember I got it from Bangkok, I think, a couple of years back. And then I have just done a simple ponytail with a poof in the front. And I'm also going to show you the shoes that I'm going to wear today. So the ones that I'm going to wear with my outfit are these really stunning pair of shoes, which has such a beautiful combination of powder pink and black and white heels. The shoes are from Charles & Keith. The clutch that I'm going to carry is this one. It's a really pretty woven fabric with some metal detailing on the front, and since there's already a lot of matchy happening with my outfit and my shoes and my neck piece, so I decided to avoid carrying any pink or black, because there is already a lot of pink and black happening around. So I will be putting an entire picture of my ensemble. I hope you guys liked it, and don't forget to give a thumbs up to my video. Please subscribe to my channel, and also put down your comments on whatever you feel like, whatever you want to see in my next videos. So till we meet next time, take good care, stay safe, stay beautiful. Bye bye.